Good morning, everyone. Namaste. It is I, Gina Luisa, here once again this morning, just to help raise the vibration of our collective consciousness. And today is July the 18th of 2025. And boy, the cards this morning, okay? I wanted to clarify. I reached for the book, and I'm putting the decks away, and I wanted to clarify that the devil came out again, and the devil was clarified by the Knight of Wands, and I want to and as I'm putting the cards away, and I'm thinking I'm going to clarify that, and out pops the Hermit, the High Priestess, Justice in the Moon. So what I did was I wanted to read in the book about what the devil is in this book. And I opened the window again. It was so funny. I had when I was doing the card reading, the wind just picked up and went whew, and got really involved in that reading, boy. Put my finger there. That's justice. And the moon was right there too. Well, but right first I want to get the devil. And I apologize for all of this here. As I bring you along with me, the moon too, that's there too, the moon. Well, I must have walked right by it. Where's me devil? There it is. Alright, I just got an itch on the side of my hand. Right here. Ooh. I gotta look that up, what that means. Just when I'm going to reach. Ooh, like right there in this part. That I think is sexual energy. I think. Let me read what the devil is. Interpretation. The devil's presence quite often appears when a situation is dragging you down and you feel helpless to change it. Well, I guess so in some ways, you know. Because, you know, when you're attracted to someone or you kind of been talking to somebody for a long time, and I guess you're kind of helpless to change the fact that you're attracted to someone. You know, I guess if they don't do anything about it, well, what are you going to do about it, you know? I don't know. Let's see what it says. Okay, dragging you down, make you feel helpless to change it. Okay. It can show a form of enslavement, whether to an ideal or an addiction, or even manipulation or controlling relationship. Because there's something to consider there, which is always what the monkey wrench in this relationship. That's what it's always been. It's like this person communicate with me just to keep me addicted to them, you know. Oh, it's funny. I see a card that I didn't pull. It went flying shit that I didn't notice last time when I was looking at my cards. But I'll get it in a minute. So, let me feel that. Overindulging tends to result in. Yeah, I'm not really the type to overindulge. Can become. So, like, I wonder, like, you know, when we talk about, like, an erotomania thing. Or it could be, like, maybe it represents, because I cut to it. It could represent this energy that we're opening up here. And I don't want people to become like addicted to me like I'm some kind of drug. But I'm never going to be untrue, I'm not going to say, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, if I don't even know you and don't love you. You know what I'm saying? When I say I love you all, and I do, I love the world. It's true. And I'm playful for the men because men need women to be playful for them, and to give you some inspiration and feel alive and feel like a man. For yumping Yeminis. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want it to turn into something awful. Let's see what the Knight of Wands has to clarify that devil in. Because, I don't want anything ever that I do would be misconstrued. Ugh, and any time one opens oneself up to the public, it's just, you're gonna be misconstrued. Oh my God. I pray all the time though, Lord. So it says, oh, here's the young man when coming in, or if it's an event, it almost always shows that things are about to change. Either change residence, a long journey, sometimes both. The energy this night represents tends to make clients feel they must act quickly, as it has a high level of creative energy. But in your haste, don't forget to check out all the details. So, okay. Check out all the details. And don't be addicted. And I'm not really. I just enjoy the conversation. I'm not like addicted, and I don't rule out other people either. If I get another conversation I enjoy, by golly, I'm going to take part in another conversation I enjoy. We haven't made any, commitment. You can't make a commitment with somebody unless you're in their life. I'm committed to giving the God's honest truth in every interaction. The Hermit, the High Priestess, Justice, and the Moon. Wow. So really, the Hermit and the High Priestess, that's me. Very feminine energy that I keep all buckled up into myself. I walk around in the energy of a little girl most of the time, But trust me, there's a woman in there. I mean, even when I'm playful on the internet, for my members, I get a little, playful, that kind of playful. But even that isn't really scratching the surface of the woman that lurks beneath the surface here. But that's something that's saved for the twin flame. Most of what I am, no one will ever see but this other person. And that's how it should be. My partner is the only one who can truly see it. So why would I try to show it to anybody else anyway if you can't truly see it? It's about not being misconstrued. As the Hermit, that's how I become the High Priestess, Justice and the Moon. That's nice. That means I'm finally going to have justice, for all of those nights sleeping alone. All of those nights spent just myself in the sky in deep meditation. justice for all of those things, they go bump in the night. Justice for all the times we held the wrong person. For all the times there was no one to hold us at all. All of the hard lessons we learned. All of the things hidden in our emotions. That's really what the moon is. Because the moon energy, it pulls the waters. And the waters are about the emotion. We're going to have justice for all the deep emotions we carry. That's the energies in the sky, too, in the heavens. These exact cards are in the heavens right now. We are being asked to really assess the truth of what's in our mind, in our heart, with our heart, in our heart, with our mind. To make ourselves sit in the truth of what really is. To really make ourselves because this isn't a fake thing we're in aliveness here. This is real, right? Everything we do in our reality, we drag along our spirit with us like that other card line. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if that's what's over there, right? All right, now I gotta go check. Hang on a minute. When I was, everything blew off the table earlier, and I went to go pick up everything. And what is this? Oh, it's Gina's box. There we go. Gina's box open for the world. And in every point of contact, you see, every point where where things come together, energy shoots out to the world. This is my open box for the world. For the energy that shoots out from every corner of me. That's what that is. That's what I am today. I am going to be an open box of energy just to share it with you. I'm going to, it's a beautiful day, not too hot and humid. And try to get out and have some fun in the sun. A little bit if I can. Take you all along the journey. Whether you appreciate it or not. I do it. Some of you expect things that I don't know what you expect from me. I don't know what you expect me to be, some of you. All I know is what I am. I'm a real woman in this world. I'm not a toy. I'm not just some fantasy, I may be a fulfillment of like a fantasy to some. But I'm a real person, And when I share things, pieces of my life with you, I figure I share with my members because, my members love me, right? And I'll share more with people who love me than I will with just passerbys. And if you're there because you lust me and you don't love me, you might not always get what you're looking for when you come, you come to me. Because I want more than your lust. That's for sure. Your lust is easy. Like that Jethro Tull song, I may make you feel, but I can't make you think. Your sperm's in the gutter, your love's in the sink. Alright? Not me, you love it's yourself. It's, what are you doing in this lifetime? Are you romancing God, like I am? Are you romancing your body parts? One particular body part? Because your life is your life, you see? Your attention and where you put your focus is where your life goes. It's just like the steering wheel of a car. You know, you can't say, well, I'm going that way, but you're always steering it this way because you're going to go that way. You know? If you say, oh, I want a real pure woman in this world, I want true love, I want a woman to love me, but you're a, but you always got your eyes in pornography, you're not steering your vessel in the correct direction, right? You're never gonna be fulfilled if you keep emptying yourself in the wrong place. It's about steering one's vessel like me. I steer my vessel to aim at real, true energy, you know, comfortable, welcoming, helpful, you know. That's what I like. And no other energy is going to take root in here. Only something real. And if you've heard that, you know, to my pen pal video, you know, I have somebody that I've been talking with for 40 years. Crazy as it may sound. I'm a different type of person, you know. I'm sure he didn't expect somebody to say hi, you know, and start this conversation and say, oh, but by the way, I don't want to meet you, though. I don't want to meet you for 40 years. Because that's what God says. The energy, the right time, isn't now. It's then. But, like my other song says, you know, I bet you'd... Wait. I stumbled over my feet walking across the floor, right? And never missing one beat, I fell right out the door. And then off of the curb and in the window of a moving car. That's what I felt like witnessing you. Oh yeah, I bet you don't meet very many ladies this way. That's how the hook, yeah. I bet you don't meet, I never met another lady like me. You never will. Nobody ever will. But I don't want to, like, in acknowledging the communication that he and I have, I don't want to overlook, just in case I had devil energy, you see? In case, well, he's as addicted to me in my attention and doesn't ever want to step up to the plate as a man in my life. I can't let myself get tripped up in an addiction to a person who isn't actually in my life. I can enjoy the conversation and really love it. I do. And benefit from how I grow. But warning. I still have to be in every real moment of my life. Because there's incoming opportunities that I'm not supposed to overlook anything. And I won't. So that's why I'm opening up myself to conversation. And even in the about section over here in my Daily Alchemies, I finally put my email address. And it's only for conversation. Please don't get, like, you know, some guys like to be, you know. If you offend me, I'm certainly not going to allow any continual conversation with the two of us. So please be respectful. I really do want to open myself up to the world. You know? I really do want to be there for questions. Maybe learn new perspectives myself, you know? I want to enrich my life and hopefully enrich the world all of us. How can we all connect as a collective consciousness unless I open myself up to conversation? So I have. Here I am, Gina Luisa, opening up myself to the world. To hold on to those things in this world that are real. To be super, super discerning, not let myself get fooled or tricked or manipulated in any way. So everything that I think and feel, I filter it through my heart. With my artistic mind, my wildest imagination, and my discerning mind. With the most imagination and the most skepticism, filtered through the heart. How am I feeling about this? And that's the energies of today. Ask yourselves, that's what the cosmos is bringing into us. It wants us to reassess, assess, all of the realest things to us. Those things that matter. And be brave enough to do something about it. Because, if, like say that train is going there and you wanted to get on that train and it's stuck there right in front of you. And you're saying, oh, I want to go, I want to get on. I really want to get on and it stopped. Should I or shouldn't I? Well, yeah, you should get on if you want to go that way, because very soon that it's going to say, and off it goes. And if you didn't get on it, you're going to have to find another way there. You'll have to walk, But right now, the train is there in front of you. Are you going to step on? I think you should. Because once you get to where you're going, like even if you're just curious and you just wanted to see I was curious about that other place, but I'll go later, But just jump on the train and go there now. Check it out. Then you know one way or the other way. Oh, I do like it here, or it's not what I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? At least you'll know. That's what the energies in the universe. They want us to be sure of where we are. Be sure of where we want to go. And take the steps we need to get there. I love you all. I'll see you in the morning.